You saw the title. You clicked on the video. When most YouTubers rank Counter-Strike 2 knives, they barely explain why they are ranking X knife in Y rank, and they just put them into big generalized tiers, saying very little about the knife. So I've decided to fix that. In this video, I will create a categoric way to measure up each knife and add some objectiveness to my subjective thoughts on them, going into detail why I think each knife's appearances are good or bad, and the same with their animations. And I will go into very nitty-gritty detail, which is what I don't like that other people don't do. I'm going to go into each knife and analyse them deeply, looking into each of the small parts of its appearances and the way that their animations combine. Appearances will encompass handle and blade, animations will go over animations and overall feel, that being like the combination of the appearance to how the knife then feels in their hand due to like the combination. You know what I mean? Knife finishes will not influence results, as all knives will be rated as per their vanilla forms. Price will also not affect the list, as that is subject to fluctuation and uncontrollable. I will be doing this in a mostly random order, except I'm leaving my top knife for last because I think I have the most to say for it. So let's take a close look. So the Talon. Well, first of all, we have to discuss its handle, obviously. I think the gold accents look really nice, however, like they could have made them silver if they wanted to. However, the white handle, which is its like call to fame, is both a benefit and a negative depending on what glove you're running it with. So it's also very subjective. Me personally, I would just prefer a black handle, I'm not gonna lie to you. But that is what makes a Talon unique, therefore you can't really like hate it. I also think that the flatness of it looks really stupid and like it would be really fucking uncomfortable to hold. Like, doesn't that just look uncomfortable? Because it's flat as shit, so like barely any like bends. It just looks really stupid whenever you look at it from the back or from the front. It's like a fucking ice cream sandwich looking. However, the flower on it, I have to admit, it's really tasteful. It's tasteful, it looks fancy, it looks nice. I mean, the back bit here, I don't like how it slopes in there. I mean, they could have made it rounder, but it might have even looked even stupider. They could have just made like curve on the end there, like on this end. I think that might look better. It's like a shitty karambit. It's impossible to not make the comparison. So onto the blade. In my opinion, the Talon's knife's blade isn't bent enough, if you get what I mean. Like, it doesn't... Like, the karambits, like, it's impossible to not compare this knife to a karambit, right? It's just the superior version of the same knife. In the karambit, it bends a lot more, but in this one, it only bends a little bit, leading to it looking kind of stupid. I mean, I do like the serrations, I have to admit that. I like the serrations. The way that this combines here, I wish this line ended off here, so I'd look more balanced. And I think that the serrations on the back do look pretty cool. I'm a serration enjoyer, you know, the M9 has them, and I think that M9 is fucking cool as fuck. I don't know if I particularly like where this thing starts. I mean, this connection looks a bit clunky, it's really fat. It's not too bad. I mean, I think the handle does balance out a little bit, but like this, especially this part here, it looks kind of fat and chubby and stupid. I also don't like circular holes on knives. I think circular holes on knives look ridiculously stupid. Both this and the skeleton suffer massively because of it. But I mean, I do get that it's to make it more like light, so I like can hit faster, but it just doesn't feel sturdy, you know what I mean? And a very big thing is, do knives feel sturdy? It's a very important point. So overall, the thing is, even though it has this many negatives, I still think the Talon looks quite cool overall. Let's be honest, the Talon is a sweet looking knife, right? It looks tasteful, it looks like fancy, just a little bit like light looking, you know what I mean? Like it looks light, like it looks like it won't hit hard enough. So I rated it overall 7 because if we're comparing it to the rest of the knives in the game, there's a lot worse in terms of like look. But for the animations, well, first of all, let's look at the pullout. Again, impossible to not compare it to the karambit, right? It just looks like a really cheap version of the karambit that you can just fling about too much. This is what I mean when I say that oh, fuck off, that's so bad. That's what I mean when I say that the animations and the look have to be like, they have to combine, right? You can't have just one or the other. It looks so bad. The fact that it looks like a cheap plastic and it fans out like that. Like he's just like wiggling it about everywhere, and it's even more exaggerated with. Why does he spin it around that quickly like a fidget spinner? It looks so stupid. It looks like the Talon has no heft to it. The feel of the Talon is awful. It looks like a Chinese fucking toy. It's not good. It's not very nice. The animation, I mean, to be fair, the default one, right, just looks like the karambit one is quite nice, I have to admit. That is quite nice. But this one's so bad. Also, randomness isn't good. You don't know what you're going to expect. So, in the middle of a match, if you're doing some whatever, and then it hits this one, that's cool, that's sweet, right? You've got the animation that you like. But then, if it hits this one in the middle like a game, it's like, fuck that, man. However, I do have to admit, the right click and the M1s, let's do the other one, yeah. They both look fine because they're just the karambits one, no? So it's not bad, it's not good. It's kind of whatever. But actually, we have to look at the stim factor. Does this knife have stim factor? Yes, yes it does. You can do this. But the problem is it does the stimming itself, right? You can stim, like, a bit, right? But then it just starts doing this, so you're not actually stimming it yourself, it's just like doing it. It's like being told what to do versus doing it yourself because you want to. There is a difference, one of them is a lot more fun, no? Like, if you get told to, like, draw something, you might want to draw it, but if you're, like, just drawing it yourself, then you do want to draw it. How, like, reading books in school is really fucking boring. Same with this, like, auto-spin. It just feels fucking stupid. It ruins the talent. If it just had the karambits animation, this knife would genuinely be, like, a solid 8, but no. No, I'm gonna say that I rate that bitch a 6 out of 10, because, I mean, it could be worse, couldn't it? That animation is just so stupid. Knives were not meant to be fidget spinners. It's just not correct. It makes them look like toys. It's so stupid. I hate it.
Talon knife is alright. It's a really pretty blade, but the animations let it down so far that, yup, it gets a 6.
Next knife. The skeleton, on with the handle. Why does he just have wrapped duct tape as the handle to a high tier knife? Because this is considered a high tier knife, right? This bitch is expensive. I know we're not, like, tallying that in. But still, that's meant to be really cool, but you have fucking duct tape as a handle. Like, it's literally just electrical tape. Like, just wrapped around. It's like black duct tape. And that's, like, that's its only handle. Also, this bit here just makes it look fucking fat. I think the hole here is actually rather tasteful. It's fine. That hole is kind of whatever. The bit in the back here is really dysgenic. The way it curves just isn't, like, smooth, and it leads to this, like, slightly pointed edge that looks stupid. And this hole here also looks stupid. And the fact that there's random hole peeking out here also looks stupid. This knife's handle is really fucking bad. It's just bad, okay? It looks really mediocre. It's so whatever. It also doesn't really feel sturdy, and it's also flat. You know how little, like flat edges? Like, dude, it doesn't look like it'd be fun to hold. Imagine holding this bitch in real life. That would fucking hurt your hands, no? Or am I just going insane? Anyways, yeah, the way that this connects is fucking awful. I don't like this part at all. It just doesn't look good. It looks fat. It looks like chubby cheeks, like, sticking out, like, but, like, they're also really pointy. It's so stupid looking. And also, okay, so, onto the blade. To be honest, the symmetrical blade, it actually looks quite nice. It's sort of like, imagine if, like, the default CT knife was, like, better a little bit. Why are there circular holes? You know how little, like, circular holes on blades are, like, a big intentional part of the design? Like, the thing here on the back of, like, here, or on the back of the talon or the karambit. They look so stupid. And, like, sure, it's a nice symmetrical blade, but at the same time, the way that, like, it bends here, it's like, it looks like the, like, you know, like, the gherkin, like, that, like, some building? It looks like the gherkin, right? But that also looks really stupid because it's really fat. Like, this knife, just overall, it just feels fat, right? It just feels fucking chubby. And, like, there's nothing wrong with being chubby, but, like, if you're meant to be, like, some tactical fucking knife, then it does feel a little bit wrong. I have to admit, no, it doesn't look that bad. Like, the back, like, it looks like it could cut. Like, bro, if this thing gets wedged in your back, it looks like it fucking hurt, right? Like, that's fine, right? It's like a tactical knife. But it's still not very nice looking. Anyways, on to the animations. Animations. Look at the default pullout. Oh my god, the default pullout on the skeleton is so fucking ugly. Oh my fucking god, he looks like he doesn't even want to touch the fucking knife. What the hell is that? Oh! Okay, the default inspect is actually really fucking good. Like, let's be honest, this inspect is fucking clean. Like, he's like checking out the knife like, what? What? He is checking that bitch out and he likes looking at it. Like, that is a solid default inspect, right? However, problem of all knives with, like, random animations, sometimes he makes it spin like a fidget spinner and it looks so fucking stupid, bro. Who thought of this one? No, it looks bad. However, there is one animation on this knife that saves it. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, that bitch is nice. Let's see if we can get it again. Oh, so this knife mostly, because, like, I mean, the default M1 and M2 are just the normal ones, right? This knife mostly is kind of shit, right? Oh, I forgot to say what I rated it. I rated it appearance, a total of, yeah, 5. Yeah, knife shape 5. Yeah, makes sense. Knife shape 5 is very fair. This knife is kind of fucking mid. But yeah, this knife's animations are mostly, they're really meh. They're not that cool. But the rare pullout. Oh, I just got it there by accident. Look. This is why randomness ruins knives, right? RNG is not good because it's not consistent, so while you're using it in game, it randomly does shit instead of always being the same and feeling good. So most of the time, you're going to be having this crappy fucking pullout. It's like, it looks so janky, it's like poorly animated. That one. Look, If this knife only had that pull-out, this knife's animations would like genuinely be like maybe like a 9 or like an 8 or a 9. But the fact that it's got that crappy pull-out, and like the shitty fidget spinner inspect that like sometimes randomly ruins it, makes this knife's animations at max a 6. I have to admit, the one trick that is its like fucking like pull-out, it makes it go from like default like 5 like whatever fucking knife to like at least a 6. But still, it only has one good animation. The rest of it is just, I mean, the default ones look fine. As I said, like, this knife really looks like it could stab the bitch up. Like, if that thing goes into your back, you're fucking dead. It looks like that, right? But the rest, I mean, and yeah, that inspect is good. So that's why I'm giving it a 6. I'm not letting the, like, crappy default pull out, like, pull it out that much. It's a 6 in animation. So total, 5.5 ass knife. It's very whatever. I don't know why it's such a high tier knife. It's not that nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
The skeleton knife is the definition of mid. It's really mid-looking, and it only has one single good animation. It gets a 5.5. I'm going to represent 0.5s by putting them on the line between each of the tiers. That's just how I'm deciding to do it. Remember to like and subscribe. Why? I'm really poor. I'm a small YouTuber. Please support me. I need it. Also watch my other stuff. Rah!
Ah, now on to this one. See, this one's very interesting because at the same time, I really like it, but I also really fucking don't. Let's get into it. So the handle, honestly, it's fucking beautiful, dude. The tasteful marble textures, the fact that the holes somehow don't look stupid. And you know I don't like holes in like knives, but the holes in the handle look fine because they're balanced, right? They've got 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom on each one. And surprisingly, the little marbling, right, it actually looks really fucking nice. Like, even though there's, like, one that's, like, offset here and then, like, 2 ones that are down here. Because the one that's up here is close to where your finger would be, so it feels balanced. It's like, it's balancing where, like, the point of aggression would be, where you, like, hold the knife and like, really stab it in, if you get what I mean. It looks really cool, right? I don't know if I 100% like, these circular bits that connect this. I don't, to be honest, here's a problem. I don't like knives that have, like, multiple moving parts, but I think this is like this, and there's another knife like the Nomad later. This and the Nomad are the only ones that do like moving parts like really well. I don't like the fact that it feels like really dinky like on this bit here, and like the fact that like this bit at the bottom here is round makes it like, imagine if this like knife was like naked and didn't have these bits connecting it. It would look really stupid, right? But the total handle, this bit on this like little like nice like jagged bits on the back, they look so nice. The marbling is beautiful. It's got this like tasteful like bit here, and I know that's just like the guard, so like it sticks together and it won't like unfold itself on your ass, but like still looks nice. It's really beautiful. And onto the blade, I'm gonna compare it to the default T knife. It flares out on the back. It flares out, and that's so nice looking. It looks like a pirate sword. It's like it like falchions out. I mean, I know there's an actual knife called a falchion, but also a real life thing called a falchion. And it looks so cool, right? And just the tasteful slit here, like the blade feels so balanced in comparison to like the bit on the back here. It's just so nice looking, and the tasteful serrations on the front, the way that like it like combines into this bit here. And like the little like the finger guard and everything, like the little like holes as well, everything on this knife just combines nicely. The tasteful curves on the back and the way that they like just meld into the front for a really nice, like, it's like a better version of like, it's like a mix between the Navaja and the default T knife, except it looks so fucking good. Like this knife alone without its animations looks beautiful. It's such a nice looking knife. Maybe the one thing I could say is that this bit on the front, it could be just like 5% longer and it'll look a little bit better, right? But it's just really tasteful. I love the way that it looks. But now onto the animations, and I'm not going to concord with what most people think about these animations. Ah, the butterfly. Look, this inspect where he opens it out like this, you can see the whole knife perfectly. You can really appreciate how nice it looks. This is fucking nice. That's a good inspect. However, that default inspect was so bad. Oh no, let's try to get a different one. That one is nice. The triple spin is alright. There's like one, no. That one, that's the best inspect. That inspect is really juicy, but as I've said, I don't like randomness in knives, and that inspect just looks so clunky. He's like holding it from the back bit, like the back bit here. I mean, you know where like my mouse be there. Like it just doesn't look good. I mean, yeah, that one looks really juicy. It just doesn't look nice, does it? That one looks really good, to be fair. So it has 2 animations that look fine and one that looks bad for its inspect. But now onto its pullout. That one is fucking aura. The way he slaps it forwards, it's like he's so confident with the fucking knife. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna fucking stab you up afterwards. He knows what he's doing. Oh, it looks. Oh, and that one that spins around 3 times, that looks fine as well. It actually does look quite nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the problem is that you sometimes get that animation. I think it's the most common one as well. The problem is the random ones, like the way that it like combines when you're like stimming with it, spamming it, it's not too nice either. It looks really fucking janky. Like even if you like let it like kind of finish and like you time it better, it still looks fucking stupid, especially when you get that middle animation that you just saw. I'm gonna replay that bit. Oh my god, that looks so fucking bad. The way he pulls it back in looks nice, I have to admit, that looks quite nice. But there's another pullout. Oh, that pullout's so ugly. Oh, it's so fucking ugly. It's like floating in the air for some reason. It's like it defies the laws of gravity in a bad way. Oh, it looks so fucking stupid. Give me the other one. That one looks so fucking awful. Wait. Oh my god, that looks so stupid. Like, why does it just like float in the air for a bit? It doesn't. Hold on. Anyways, it just looks stupid. I mean, yes, half the like thingies look nice, but they just have this. That just has no fucking aura. The one where you just fucking like, it's so stupid looking. And the fact that the stim doesn't even feel too good. It's just a janky, like constantly repeating, like fucking mess. This knife's animations aren't as good as people make them out to be. There are much better stim knives. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, yeah, the knife itself is very pretty. When you're holding it, it feels like super balanced. It feels like you could just check, and it looks so elegant when you're just holding it. And some of the like, yeah, that like inspect is so nice. And if that one just like repeated over and over again, it would be so good. But it has that one in the middle, which doesn't look too nice. So yeah, animations for this knife. Let me be honest with you, I'm rating that a 7 out of 10 because it's got a lot of good, but it's got a lot of bad. So like, you know, whatever. As a total, I'm rating this knife a 7.5 because I'm giving it an 8 for its like just appearance, but in total, because the animations, like some of them are really bad, I can't give them more than a 7, so it's getting a 7.5.
The butterfly. Absolutely incredible appearances, but the animations are insanely overhyped. Therefore, and due to this, it deserves a 7.5. It's not incredible, but it's not awful.
On to the bayonet. Well, the handle is a ugly fucking green. It's such an ugly fucking green that I really can't say anything positive about that green. It's such a bad shade of green. There are knives that do better shades of green in the game. Also, the bit on the bottom, I mean, it looks kind of cool. It's kind of like tactical-y. I like the rugged texture. It looks like it's like grippy. The holes here look really stupid because it's got the comparison of the M9 bayonet that does it way better. This knife is also going to get compared to the bayonet, the same way that the Talon gets compared to the karambit. Yeah, the handle is not very nice. I'm not going to lie to you. But the blade, I like the tasteful like ridge here. I like the small little hole. I think that like non-entirely circular holes do work nice in like knife blades. It's maybe a little bit skinny, but that's kind of the point of the bayonet. It's like a smaller, like more like clean, elegant, like quick-looking knife than the bayonet. I mean M9 bayonet. I don't like the ridge in the back here. That looks like really stupid and off center. Why is that there? That looks really fucking stupid. Yeah, I like the fact that it's clean. It's got like a nice, like, it's like flares inwards and then slightly outwards. It's like quite nice, I think. It makes it a little bit powerful. I feel as if the connection here could be nicer. I mean, it's not too bad. I don't know if I like the fact that like it starts this high up though. It could start like lower and it might look better. It could just not have the bit on the back here and that like start like you know how like this bit starts here? It could start like there and it could just be straight here and that would make the knife so much nicer. I think this knife is the definition of a 5 out of 10 in like appearances. It's so average. It looks fine. The blade is nice. That handle's awful. It's the definition of a 5 out of 10 knife. Onto its animations. The pullout has aura. That is a aura pullout, right? But it's also a little bit too much. It's a little bit too extravagant, if you get what I mean. Like, that pullout just like, it's kind of doing too much, but it's like fine. It's like nice. It's like kind of aura, but it's kind of doing too much. And this is where the part, like, appearance and animations, like, comes together for, like, to make the feel. The fact that it's dinky and skinny makes it feel like, yeah, it moves quick and it can probably strike, like, fine. But it's also not, like, the nicest in terms of, like, animations, like, how it feels. It's, like, it's just too skinny. It's also dinky. I mean, the Insta-Inspect is funny because it, like, just jumps up like that. That's some funny Insta-Inspect. The M1 and the M2 or whatever, they're the defaults. It's just really whatever. Yeah. There's not much to say about this knife's animations. It's doing too much, it's not doing enough. The feel. What did I rate this animations? Yeah, 5 out of 10. This is the definition of a 5 out of 10 knife. It's good in this bit, but it's also doing too much, and the fact that the knife itself isn't very nice kind of brings down the animations anyways. So it's just a 5 out of 10 ass knife. Like, there's nothing special about it. Yeah, it's just not special. It's kind of whatever. I mean, the spin is nice when you're opening, but that's literally all it has. Like, the inspects do nothing cool at all, and it's not stingy at all in any way. I mean, you could do like this. You could spam like hand reversal and you keep your full speed while running. Like the way I do that is by just like pressing like the hand reverse button, which I've got bound to alt because I'm a fucking stimmer. But still, even like it's just doing too much when it flips out that like wildly in it. It's not very cool.
The handle is an awful green, the blade is actually pretty alright, the animations are whatever, it's the definition of a 5.
Now this knife, this is where we get into knives that I really like. Okay, so the handle, as much as it's like a kind of an ugly green, it's actually like a nice, decently dark green. It's got the rubberized texture. It looks really solid. It also has these like really nice, like big old accents that really just pop, and even though it's got the ice cream sandwich syndrome, it's round, so the handle looks like it'd be nice to hold. It's got a little finger indent as well. It's just a nice handle overall. I'd like to use this in real life. I think if I held this, I mean, the screws are kind of whatever, but the screws, they look like normal damn screws. They're not ugly screws. And the bit on the bottom here, same with this. It looks like it's like a really strongly like melded together because of the screws. It feels like it's like a really held tightly, right? Like this bitch will not break ever. It looks so nice. It's also like, I mean, I already said it's round, but the way it just like, it curves perfectly into the handle and into the finger guards, and oh, it's just nice. And then if you look at the blade, oh, it just looks so violent. It looks like it's ready to kill someone. This knife looks like it could stab a bitch up good. The serrations on the back are so tasteful. This like little notch here just looks nice, and the way, and I don't like the way that like it's like connects here, but the rest of the knife, it's a big and nice knife, and it flares out. It's got that nice outwards flare, and the tasteful look, it joins up the line here. It joins up at the tip. It's even got like a fucking like cut in the back here, just in case you have to like backstab someone like slashing backwards. And the indents here, they just look so nice. Nice like line here, it's just so tasteful with the little Taurus symbol on the bottom as well. Oh my, such a nice blade. I'm not gonna lie to you boys, that is an overall 7 out of 10 knife. My one complaint, it's a bit heavy on the front, because this bit here looks kind of spoony, right? But at the same time, it's got like all these like serrations. I mean, all these like lines where the like curves start, like where the curves start to like go like into like the blade point to like make it sharp. What's that called? I don't even know what that's called exactly. I'm not an expert on real life knives, but it just still looks so nice. It's so like big, it's so violent, it's flared, it's balanced because it's like a huge knife, but it's also a huge like handle with like a bit on the back. Oh my. And onto the animations. That is a giant spin that then balances itself out and just looks heavy but controlled. Oh my god, the animations there are so good. And the inspect, giant fucking spin. It's a giant knife, but he spins it firmly. He spins it firmly. Now, this knife has got one fatal flaw. What is that backslash? That backslash looks so bad. It is such a bad backslash. It's like impossible to quantify how bad it is. I mean, the right click is always good. It looks like a super giant heavy like fucking like stab, but the backslash is really bad. Now this knife has got one thing up its sleeve that like looks awesome. The inspect into right click is like prime stim. There is no better stim in the game than this, I believe. This you just spam this while like running around the map and your brain is engaged, bro. That just looks good. It just looks nice. And I know I'm just right about that. It just looks so nice. And yeah, the backstab looks like it would hurt. The front stab is fine. It's like the back swing just looks so bad. I don't know why they didn't make it like reverse and like go the other way around. Like it would look so good, but no, they just decided to make it mid. But yeah, that is so nice. The stimming looks kind of stupid. I mean, it's like a funny like little wiggle. It does look kind of stupid though, if we're being honest. I mean, you can make it look kind of fine. but like it still looks kind of stupid. Like, I mean, like this is like alright. I don't know. Yeah, I think the animations are really good, and combined with the fact that it's a giant fucking blade, and it also just looks so steady as it does, like all these animations. Boom, boom, boom. I don't even care that I'm falling. If I'm trying to find somebody to prove a point right now. Come here, boy. Can you just show you guys something? The default backstab looks kind of bad. I haven't mentioned it for other knives, it's not that important, but like the default backstab looks kind of bad, but that right-click stab, ooh, that is a nice right-click stab. Overall, the Bowie gets 8 out of 10 for animations. It's super stimmy. Like, the butterfly is like a LARPing stim. This is like true stim max, if you get what I mean. Like, the butterfly is like, you don't need to put effort for it to stim. And also the stim is kind of janky, not even that good. This thing has a beautiful stim, and it's like, you have to like be in the know for it to stim. You have to be one of those who know for it to stim correctly, if you get what I mean. Something else I forgot to add for the Bowie is that it has absolutely no randomness. You get those animations 100% of the time, which is actually rather important. And I know I'm not using the Bowie right now, but like, trust me, I just forgot to mention it. Dude, randomness ruins so many knives, and the Bowie does not have that at all. The Bowie is so fucking nice. I love this animations, 8 out of 10. That's why they're 8 out of 10.
The Bowie, a knife so good that it rivals the beloved butterfly. Animations are incredibly beautiful. They are the best stim in the game, and I will die beside that.
Ah, yes, the falchion. Well, starting off with its handle, why is it so, like, odd? It's got, like, a bunch of ridges, and I get that they're meant to be for the fingers, but they just don't look nice. Like, they're so, like, off, like, they're random, they're odd. There's knives that do, like, ridges for the fingers so much better. The best knife in the game does it. Here, wink, wink, I wonder if you can guess which one it is. Yeah, it's just... I like the carbon fiber texture. I like the fact that it's, like, got this, like, little, like fucking, like... circular like pattern to it. If you like look really close, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of YouTube's compression, but it looks like quite nice. It's an overall odd shape. It's kind of flat, ice cream sandwich looking. I mean, the like dots are fine, like these little like connective dots, but this middle one looks kind of stupid because it's like fucking like kind of like a butthole in a way. It looks dumb. The way this bit connects is kind of ugly. It's just really plain looking. It's like really meh. It's got nice carbon fiber, but like the shape is hideous. It's flat as fuck as well. I hate flat knives. But I can't say it's like awful. It's like fine. The blade. It's like a slightly better version of the Navaja. I like the fact that there's like a lot of like curved portion that like goes into the edge. And I like the fact that there's like a nice tasteful curve on the back, but like it's at the same time tasteful but also kind of weird looking, if you get what I mean. It's like a combination. I don't like the way that like it connects here at the front. You see how like it's like it goes like curves in
and then it just
stops here for like a second curve here, and it's kind of really weird looking. I don't know, I'm not its biggest fan. The connection here looks fine actually. I actually quite like the way that this connects here. The bit here, it's actually quite nice looking. It makes it look quite sturdy, but it's also a like dinky looking like two-piece knife, which I don't 100% like, as you've heard me say before. The bird here is cool. I have to admit, that's a cool detail. I think more vanilla knives should be like appreciated for their cool little features. The bit in the front here looks like triangular and cool. That's like fine. I've said it's one of the few knives where I actually really like the way it connects to like its like handle. 5 out of 10 knife. It's not bad. It's not awful. The proportions are a bit off, but they're workable. Onto the animations. Pull out. It's not awful, but it looks like it barely has movement. Like it feels like it's less like he's like, you know how he's meant to be like folding the blade out like the way that the Navaja does it, but it feels more like he's just like pulling it out like forcibly. He's like pulling it out like horizontally instead of vertically. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. And also this knife's greatest fault, he eats his hand when he walks forwards. You're just fucking, well, I mean, when you walk around, you're just eating your fucking left hand like you just put your whole fist in your fucking mouth and it looks so stupid. It ruins this knife's animations because it has that right click is one of the best right clicks in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fucking aura the way it's like spins around. It's like, you know, like the bayonet does too much with its like spinning. This one does just enough with the right click, but the rest of it isn't very good. The M1, M2 is fine. This illustrates my problem. RNG in knives just ruins them. Because imagine if this only had that inspect. I mean, it's still kind of a janky inspect, I have to admit. It's like janky in the way that like it like spins, like the way it like pulls up to the spin. It's like you wouldn't be able to do that in real life, so it just looks janky, right? Like it's like too smooth and too unsmooth at the same time. But sometimes it does the other one. See, this is the problem with RNG. But then sometimes it randomly does this and ruins your stim. And yes, it's a really funny animation. I mean, it would be funny if this was this knife's only animation, so you could just like infinitely stim like that. But no, sometimes it does the other one, and it looks so stupid. I mean, they're fine enough inspects. They let you look at the knife. They both of them in their own like are nice inspects. But when you combine them together, it ruins the knife's stim factor. Yes, it's a very stimmy knife. It's one of like the kings of stim. But it just doesn't feel very nice because it's like RNG whether you're going to be able to stim it or not. And yeah, that's nice, but you eat your own hand at the same time half the time. It's just such a stupid, confusing knife. It could be so good, but it still looks like it's like the definition of an audible knife. That's why I have to give its animations a solid, yeah, it's another 5, isn't it? Another 5. It's a 5/5 knife. It's, I mean, 5/10 knife. It's so painfully average. I just whatever. Like with like the Bowie, you could. It's so janky the way that like combos with like the right click into like the spin. You see how like it's like various pauses in the middle of it doing it, and the way it pops out into that looks so stupid as well. 5 out of 10 knife. I can't rate it better. I can't say it's like worse than like the defaults, but like it's just so janky. I don't like it.
The Falchion gets a 5 because it's not the prettiest and its animations are stimmy but really fucking janky.
Ah, the shadow daggers. Okay, so the handle is really whatever, but it's flat. It's got these big like stupid looking pizza holes. And then it's also connected to this like weird like fat way to here. And the knife and the handle are the same thing. And the knives, they look like butt plugs. I know it's like the default thing to say about these, but it's like their biggest issue. They look so fat and so chubby. It's like if the skeleton was like dysgenically short, and there's 2 of them now. And it just looks really stupid, and there's not much more to say. It's just fucking dumb looking. So it gets a 2. Because who the fuck wants to look at this in game? Who wants to pay for this and look at this and hold this in their hands? It looks fat, and the handle looks stupid, and they look like butt plugs. And it's like comically short and like round. So again, it still looks like every aspect of this knife feeds into it look like a butt plug. It's just not nice. They're not good. And then if we move on to the animations, I have to admit, this is prime stim and it's not random, and you just always get this nice consistent spinning stim. And that's so fucking nice. And the pullout is like relatively solid, but the problem is you're pulling out doing a relatively solid pullout and stim for these ugly motherfuckers. So I'm just gonna spoil it now. I can't give these knives and like the animations more than a 4 because of their feel, because the animations on their own, if they were on like better looking like two-handed knives, like I don't know, what if you just held like I don't know how you design it, but like if you had like 2 better looking like two-handed knives, and also the fact that like during the inspect, the left hand phases through the fucking knife. Do you see that? The left hand phases through the fucking knife. It looks so stupid. I mean, it's a nice spin. Okay, and also like M1, M2. M1 individually looks fine, but it's for a stupid looking knife, so like it still contributes that 4 out of 10. And then the M2 is just underwhelming. Like it doesn't slice with a knife. You're not slicing with a knife. It's a knife. You're meant to slice with it. And it doesn't slice with it. The right click could have perfectly been like him like punching and like moving like across the side of the screen as he punches like a nice like horizontally moving punch as he like slices. But no, it's just 2 of the M1s that already look stupid enough. Yeah, sure, it's a whatever pull out and it's like alright inspect because it spins. But it still looks stupid. Because the knife itself looks fucking stupid. 2 for the appearances, 4 for the knife itself. I can't give the knife anything above a 3. I just can't. They're fucking ugly as shit.
The shadow daggers are absolutely hideous. Not only this, their animations are really meh. They get a solid 3 for sucking ass. They're just so fucking short and ugly. It's every woman's worst nightmare.
The Ursus. Well, this knife's handle is fucking hideous, let's be honest. This angular bit looks bad. It also looks really fat in this bit here, so it's like fat, stupid looking lip. The rubberized texture looks like a condom, frankly. The hole in the middle isn't the nicest thing either. The ridges are actually quite tasteful, I have to be honest. I don't hate the ridges. I also think that like the two-tone system is nice here, but like if this was grey and this was like just black instead of like the really dark green, it would look way better. But no, it's just shitty green and even darker green, like a better but still just dark green. I don't like the shape at all. It looks fat. The pointy bit on the back is relatively nice. Now the blade actually is the complete opposite. I quite like the blade. It's got this like curving design like outwards. The edges start here and then go up here and then like connect on these like various points. It's geometric but nice geometric. It also has these serrations that makes it look like it really get hurt to get sliced by. Like it makes the M1 feel more powerful, which is of course nice. Yeah, I like the way that it curves outwards. Like I mean, yeah, what curves like outwards like into like where the knife slices. I actually do like the 45-degree angle R like trim here. Yeah, the knife is quite nice. It connects really well to the handle, but the handle itself is of course fucking hideous. But I can't let it's a mediocre handle, because as much as it's ugly, it's got like this nice bit here, and it's just the color that really ruins it. It's got like the nice like little like indents. So I can't let like such a nice like blade that's like so like well like geometric. It just feels such a sturdy blade. I can't let like a ugly handle bring it down that much. So it's a solid 6 out of 10 for the appearances, I must say. Onto the animations. The pullout. Okay, so I mean, it's gonna maybe talk about the rare pullout. The rare pullout is fine, but like the rare pullout is just a shitty version of the gut knife huntsman pullout. Like the gut knife huntsman pullout is still better. Yeah, that's just not that impressive. And the default pullout on this bitch, it's shared with like the survival and like the paracord, I think. It just doesn't look very nice. It's like he barely wants to touch the knife. He's just like, ugh, I guess I have to pull my knife out. So whatever, man. The animations on this bitch are whatever, and yes, the inspect looks fine. It's like a normal inspect. It's got a rare inspect. Let's see if he does it. It's like a cool like spinning. It makes this like nice tick 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 noise. Sometimes, not even consistent. It's a nice spin, but there's better spins. Like, much better spins. Like, you'll see, my favorite knife has a much better spin. What the fuck? It's just really meh. I mean, with the feel, I mean, it's a solid feel overall, because, like, since the knife itself looks good and really sturdy, the feel can't be that bad. So I do have to give the feel like a 6 out of 10, because like this animation is solid. And the pullout is really whatever, but it's not awful. I hate people that say that the like some survival paracord pullout is like that bad. I know it's like shared, but it's not that bad. And yeah, it's like a shitty version of like the gut knife from Huntsman Inspect. I mean pullout, like the rare one. I mean, but it's like fine because like the Gottman, yeah, I'm gonna call it the Gottman pullout is fine. So like a slightly shittier version isn't that bad. It's really whatever. And the Inspect looks fine because it's just like an alright looking knife, and you're mainly seeing the blade anyways because you're just ignoring how bad the handle is. So this is just a definition of a 6 out of 10 knife. There's not much more to say about it. It's sturdy, but the animations are really meh. I wouldn't personally want to use it, but it's alright. Stim factor, just like any other like regular knife. You can sort of stim it. It has no real like actual stim factor unless you just like grind for this animation, which is the problem with random animations. I hate random animations. You have to wait for this one, then you can like stim with this, like b-hop around the map maybe. It's really meh. It's a 6 out of 10 knife. I don't know what to say about it.
The Ursus has got some mid-ass animations, but it has a relatively alright sturdy blade and one really cool animation. It gets a 6 for this.
Oh boy, the Navaja. Just take a moment to look at it. This knife is the definition of chopped. Okay, the few positives I can give it. The handle's like marble texture, it looks really cool. That's where it ends. Okay, handle, super long, blade, fucking tiny. It looks like a micro penis in a way, if you think about it. It's like, it's just so fucking ugly. It's self-explanatory, really. It's got this, like, strange-looking ridge to the back, but, like, nothing could balance out how short the blade is. And, like, it's got the, like, curving shape, but it doesn't, like, flare outwards, so unlike the butterfly, it doesn't even at least look nice in that sense. Oh, yeah, the only second other positive I can say. This inscription looks nice. It's really cool looking, I have to admit. This thing looks stupid. The knife is, like, a tiny penis. This bit looks fucking stupid. Why does it flare out like that and then like fucking like curve here? It just looks bad. The screws look like normal screws, I guess, but like nothing can save this, man. It's just bad proportions ruin this so much, but it's like having a bad frame IRL. It's just hideous. It connects weirdly, like connects here, and like it's like dunk to the right, because like it should connect like cleanly over here, but it connects here. It's like a strange like off curve that just doesn't look nice. It flares out in a weird way. I mean, I guess this back bit is fine, but it's way too fucking long for what it is, because this bit is so fucking short and ugly. This ridged bit is like mildly cool maybe. It's just hideous, because the proportions are awful. 1 out of 10 knife, appearance-wise. And onto the animations. The pull-out is a cool pull-out, but you're pulling out this. Even in the hands, it looks stupid and dinky. Even in the hands, it just looks wrong. I will tell you something about this knife. I got gifted like this knife in like... Let me just go pull it out. I got gifted this knife in Safari Mesh FT, like as a joke, because my friend bought it for 20 euros during the knife crash. And I used it for a bit, but then I just eventually unselected it. The default knife fucking mogs. It mogs the Navaja. I know it's got like Safari Mesh on it, but like imagine it doesn't exist. It's still ugly. I mean, the vanilla is technically better because it's got like the nice inscription. But just the shape of it, it's disjointed to the left. And it's too small, the proportions are so off. And like, it's so like long and curved backwards. Like look, if you look at the knife here, like most of it is just default animation, it's just the pull out that's different. But you're pulling out this piece of shit. It doesn't really matter. And zero stain factor because it's just got entirely default animations. It's a hideous knife. Like, when you, like, slice with it, it feels like it's doing nothing. Like, it's just, you're getting nothing accomplished by using this knife. It's just, like, making your, like, life, like, worse. This knife is a waste of time and, like, everything. Its only value is that it is the cheapest knife, and there's something... I know that I'm not going to talk about, like, value, like, knife, like, money, objective, like, stuff in this video, but there is something beautiful about how crappy and, like, objectively bad and cheap it is. There's not much more to say about it. I mean, the pull-out is, like, kind of maybe cool, so I guess I have to give it a 3 out of 10 for animations. Because the rest of it is just default, and it's just dragged down by the fact that the knife is awful, so the feel overall is like a 3 out of 10. No, I'm 2 out of 10 feel, because the... No, I have to factor in the cool animation. It is a cool animation, I have to be honest. It's like, if you, like, do it like this, it's, like, genuinely kind of nice stim. But the overall feel is so bad that I can't give it more than a 3. 2 out of 10 overall knife. It's so fucking bad. Oh, who are you?
The Navaja. The definition of mid. Probably the worst knife in the game. It gets a 2 for being fucking hideous and having a single alright animation. But nothing can save how awful it is.
Nah, the Nomad. I think this is one of the prettiest knives in the game, to be honest. It's super, super balanced. Like, the ratio of blade to handle is perfect, but let's start off with the handle exactly. This is one of the few like big screws that looks really good because it's like really like geometric and intricate. The handle itself is also split into like 3, maybe 4 distinct pieces, this, and this, but these two sort of melt together, but they're like separated by this like a giant notch in the middle. But they look super good together because there's this really nice textured rubberized black material on the back, and this like, it's just slightly grayer, more like blade-like metal on the top here, and it just all melts so well together. And the shape, and yeah, sure, it's got notches, but they're like equally sized, equidistant notches. And you can tell what they're for your fingers to go on, and it makes so much sense. Yeah, sure, it's like slightly flat, but there's like enough curve to the point where it just looks nice to hold. The blade is very good. I mean, the handle is very good, and the blade also. It's just nice. It's like a way better version of the Navaja. Like, it's also like a bending knife, but it looks like at least somewhat solid. I must say, I don't know if I really 100% like this bit here. But I think that's like meant to be the locking mechanism for when it goes back in. I'm not 100% sure. I don't 100% love that bit there. But I still think like the blade, I don't know if I like this bit on the back. That bit on the back is kind of whatever. The finger guard looks good. It makes it look a lot more balanced. The blade is just like, it's so elegantly curved. And I think it's maybe a little bit slightly chubby, but it still looks nice. I mean, like it's got like that like nice like equal connecting like point here with the edges that they both like go into. And it also feels just sharp and sturdy. It's just a very nice looking knife, no? Now for the animations. That pull out, it's like, you know how like the bayonet's pull out is like doing too much? This one's doing just enough. And. Let me see if I can get the random one. Oh my god, I hate RNG. There we go. You see how it's like the same thing, but just slightly different with like a fun detail. Bro, that's how random animations should be. This knife, and also, well, describing the feel, since it's like so sturdy and like chubby, it just looks like it cuts, bro. It looks fucking nice. It just looks nice. Like, let's be so honest, it just looks good when it's like fucking flying around the screen and shit. And the inspect, I mean, here's the thing. It's got two random inspects, right? But they're similar enough. One of them's just the default one, but they're similar enough to the point where like it doesn't really like affect it. I would much prefer if the knife only had this inspect, because it's just a really nice inspect. Like, let's be honest, this inspect is nice. If it just had this, it would be better, but it doesn't really ruin it that much since this inspect. Oh, fucking do it. Do what you said. So this inspect is also fine, no? It's just similar. It's less fun, it's just default. But it still exists. So, combining the animations, like the fact that it's such a tasteful, nice pullout, with a actually good random pullout, like the rare pullout is actually like a good idea and it wasn't just stupid as fuck. Bro, it's just, this is like the gold standard for short knives. It's like the best short knife, well, I mean, apart from the butterfly, this is the best short knife in the game. Especially if you don't like freaky animation. And it has pretty much no stin factor, let's be honest. This knife doesn't stin. But it's just such a nice, consistent knife, no? That means that I just have to rate it a 7 on the animations. So this is also a 7.5 out of 10 knife. This bitch is nice. You want to get yourself one of these. You want to get yourself one of these. This bitch is sweet.
The Nomad. One of the best knives in the game, and it joins these other two knives. The animations are incredibly tasteful, and the knife itself is simply very attractive. What a nice knife.
Ah, the stiletto. I'm gonna say something controversial. I think this knife is pretty ugly. Let's look at the handle first. Okay, so the nice wood texture is nice. It's like, I mean, I like it. It's like streaky. It's like sort of like scratched up like in a marbledy way. I don't hate how it like flares out at the bottom. I think it makes it look very consistent. But I don't like the fact that like the overall shape is like pickle gherkin shaped. Like, if you get what I mean, it's like an ellipsoid like that. Well, it's just with a really sharp edge. You get what I mean? It's like, I just don't like that overall shape. About the handle, I also think this like little like squiggly here looks really fucking stupid. It reminds me of a tilde. It doesn't look particularly nice. The metal is whatever. It's really straight. It's really basic. Top bit is relatively nice. It looks like it really hurt if you got stabbed by it. This edge is nice and sharp. This edge is also somewhat sharp. But like, I don't get why a knife like this isn't symmetrical. This is like the exact knife that should be symmetrical. I mean, I guess this bit like makes sense because that's like where we hook into if you like when it retracts. But at the same time, man, it's really not that nice. I mean, this is a nice tasteful like carving. I like that. Yeah, but I think this should be more symmetrical. It's kind of a big fucking knife. Like, it's pretty skinny. It's like a noodle. Feels like a fucking toothpick. Yeah, I can't lie. This is blatant five knife for like the appearances, but it has one claim to fame. Chaka, chaka, chaka. That's a nice pullout, and I have to commend it. The feel is better than like its like base appearance. Like, it has a very good feel. It, like the feel in the hands, like it looks like you're like gonna like slice a bitch up with it, like when you're like spamming around like chas. But I do have a complaint about the feel. Is that the handle on the back here, the back of the handle. I mean, don't spoil that. The back of the handle when you're holding it, see, it's like sticks out. It reminds me of the Navajo too much. It's just fucking bad. It reminds me of the Navajo. It's bad. It's not nice. It's just, I don't like unbalanced knives, and this one doesn't feel very too balanced to me. It's got like a relatively good feel, but it does just also feel like a fucking toothpick. Like, the blade is also really short in comparison to the rest of the knife, so the feel isn't very good. I really like this like chick, like this very satisfying like chick sound when it pulls out. I mean, the inspect is cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that the duck, it's like a little bit janky, and like you can tell by like the animation loops, and it looks kind of stupid as well. Though. I can't lie. This is another mid-ass. You know what? I'm tempted to say that like the feel is so bad. I'm putting this. What, that Insta Inspect is so chopped. That Insta Inspect is so fucking chopped. Replay on the Insta Inspect, bro. Son. That is so fucking chopped. Oh my goodness gracious, chopped knife. I mean, don't instant inspect that, I guess. I mean, the stem is, it's alright, I guess. I mean, no, the stem is meant to be, like, the jumpy. I mean, it's not bad because you can just walk around like this. Does it, like, ever do the... No, it only does that inspect, right? It only has one inspect. Oh no, it also has this inspect. I mean, I don't hate that. It's like he doesn't want to touch it. It's like some of the other... He doesn't want to touch it. The knife is off balance. It's like a fucking toothpick. Dog, I'm giving these animations a solid, like, 3. This is like a 4 out of 10 knife. This is fucking stinky. Like, the wood handle is cool, but that's about it. I mean, it's a nice round... This knife is just not too nice. You get what I mean? Like, this, it feels like if it's like... Hold on, do the other animation. Do it. There you go. This one is... Okay, no, this one is relatively nice, but, like... No, okay, I'll give it a 4 on the animations, and no, the feed is so bad I have to give it a 3. Okay, so yeah, it's a 4 out of 10 knife total. This is a 4 out of 10 knife. This is fucking chopped, dog. Oh my fucking god, this knife is not nice, but it's just normal, yeah, normal M1, M2. It looks like he doesn't even want to touch it. I don't like this knife at all. It's chopped. Yeah, no, I've just realized how fucking, like, look at how little blade there is, how much no, it just doesn't look good. Oh, and the ugly R tilde, no, I'm moving, okay, I'm doing 4-4, I'm doing 4 for the appearances, 4 for the animation, that's a 4 out of 10 knife. It's not awful, but it's not nice at all, man, that's fucking chopped.
The stiletto. It's hideous, it's tiny, it gets a 4, it's off balance, it feels like a toothpick, there's not many good things to it, bro. It's chopped as fuck.
Ooh, now onto that paracord. See, I know a lot of people fucking hate this knife, but I have to commend it on one thing. Actually, no, we have to start with the handle off, but the handle, it's kind of mid. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, it's just, well, it's in the name, it's paracord. I mean, the back is a little bit chopped. Why is it a fucking upside-down trapezium? That looks really stupid. But the thing is, you don't really notice that. Like, no, it is kind of chopped, I have to admit. The handle, though, is, like, it's alright. I really don't hate it. It's fine. It's like a grey-green. It goes with, like, whatever you're, like... Then, like, usually finishes make it all black, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it goes with, like, the deep vanilla, like, vibe. There's not much to say, so that's literally it. About the blade... I do quite like the connection. I think the connection to this bit is honestly quite nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and say something like, look, I still don't like straight, like, just, like, circles on the, like, incisions as a blade. But these 2 lines do genuinely look nice. And I think if this one was just, like, an oval here, and this one just didn't exist and I think it was just stretched up, that would be really fucking cool looking. I think this jutting out bit on the back is fine, because it makes it look, like, stronger, because that's, like, a support point, like, whenever you're, like, stabbing in that way, it's like, so that's like a support point. The rest of the knife is nice and geometric, I don't hate it, and I also like this, like, little, like, chest symbol, little chest towel piece. It's, like, really nice and geometric, it's sharp, it connects, like, straight at the point. It reminds me sort of like the Ursus, but, like, flatter. However, it doesn't have the zoggy of a handle as the Ursus. I think, in total, this knife's appearance is at least, like, a 6 out of 10. It looks good. It looks solid, it looks geometric. Maybe the handle could be a little bit longer because of how big the blade is, but at the same time, it's like a small katana in a way. I don't dislike it. It's nice. It's a nice knife. It's a 6 out of 10. I give that a 6 because it's not particularly pretty. It's also a little bit flat and small. But it's nice and geometric, if you get what I mean. Let's check out the animations. Ooh, that's a yikes, because it's got the fucking, as I said earlier, it shares this animation. It's not a particularly good animation either. It's just not a particularly good animation, is it? I mean, it's got the rare pullout. Hold on, let me, like, wait for it. It's an alright rare pullout, but it's not that good. I think this knife's animations are like... I like the inspect isn't too bad. It shows off the knife and it's like a nice and big swinging motion, so it's like kind of steady. You can just walk around with it like, hey. And like the other one where it goes like... I mean, I don't hate it. No, I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it at all. I absolutely don't hate the animations. I mean, the pullout is kind of meh. They're like about default knife animations. It's like 5 out of 10. I mean, it's like a cool enough. That's two different cool inspects. Well, maybe does the other one. Do it. Do it. Do it. I hate randomness, so this isn't going to get above a 5. Because this randomness is bad too. Oh my god. Oh my god, do it. There we go. Yeah, this animation is really meh. 6 out of 10 appearances, 5.5 knife. It's not that cool, bro. It's fine. I mean, it's a cheap way to display your finishes. It's just so average. 5.5, and it's not particularly a bad average.
The paracord gets a 5.5 because it's an average but not a bad average. The animations are whatever, but the knife itself is pretty nice apart from a very meh handle, but it's not particularly bad either.
Now this one is controversial, because you see, most people really don't like this bitch, right? Most people think this bitch looks bad, but I'm going to go ahead and say, this bitch looks meh. It's not awful. So firstly, the handle is honestly kind of cool. Maybe it's a little bit too small for how big the knife is, but like, it doesn't look too bad. It's a bit of a strange pattern. It's like, it's got these like strange like ridges on it. It looks like it's nice to hold. It is a little bit too, no, I'd say it looks like it hurts a little bit. It's not that good of a handle. I don't hate these like bolts here because it's got like a nice like middle geometric shape. The handle's really meh. It is honestly kind of ugly. I mean, it's not the most chopped knife though. It's at least interesting to look at. And like, moving on to the top bit, these ridges are cool, but I hate the fact that like this bit sticks out. Like, if this bit went in and then only this bit stuck out, it would look really cool, but it doesn't. So it's kind of mid. Yeah, these bits are fucking chopped. If this was not here, that it would look good, but this bit is here. Those ridges here look fucking stupid. It makes it look like fucking gills are flaring out of it. It just looks stupid, bro. The blade itself, it's got like so much going on. There's like, I don't hate this hole in the middle. I've said I hate circular holes, but this isn't circular. This is like elongated inwards. So it looks actually kind of nice. The serrations here are like an odd pattern, but I do fucking like them. I think these serrations look cool. The bit on the back here is fine. This hook, I wouldn't hate. I don't hate hooked knives. I mean, you've seen the thumbnail. You know I'm going to say something. You know I'm going to say interesting stuff about the gut knife. I don't hate the hook, but the fact that it's got like a curve here and it becomes geometric here, it does look a little bit weird. I have to give this knife a 5 because it's just, appearance is just, no, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's not very pretty, but like, I'll admit it's ugly in a way that I like, but like, if I'm being more objective, it is kind of chopped because it's got like, it's just such a mishmash of like the hook, the serrations, this like strange hole here. So let's move on to its animations. The pull-out is still just a shared one. It's not very good. It's not very bad. The inspect is... It's the same as the paracord one, but it fits this one less. Ooh, he does like an interesting like movement on the finger there. It's still not very knife. Very knife? Very knife. It's still not very nice. I mean, the default inspect is like fine. Let's see if he does it. Yeah, it's just the default inspect. It doesn't have an interesting... No, it does have a nice like pull-out. That's a fun fucking... You know what? That's better than the paracords. That's like a fun... You know what? I think this is going to go into the big tier of like 5 out of 5 knives. Like knives that just fucking average. Like, I wouldn't fucking want it. No, it's not because the appearances are 4. It's a 4.5 out of 10 knife. It's just a little bit chopped because the fucking like frilling in the middle is stupid and there's too much happening. Like, if you remove this bit here, like that like frill like on the back, it would look like relatively nice, but like it's there. So it doesn't look nice. You get what I mean? It just... Yeah, especially when like, I want to do that animation again. It's like, wait, hold on. When he holds it forwards, you can just see both of the frills. Oh, they're not very nice. Oh, they're gonna dropped. Yeah, it's a 4.5 out of 10 knife. The animations are really whatever. Can I call it a... No, I can... No, because it's also feel. I'm going to call it a 4 out of 10 knife, because it's like... Mid animations, like they're not like bad, but they're just like really mid, like a really mid, like a kind of midi bad, like ugly in a fun way knife. So it's a 4 out of 10 knife. It's not awful, but like it's not particularly nice either. 4 out of 10 knife.
The survival knife. The survival knife gets a solid 4 out of 10 because it's ugly in a fun way, but it's still objectively ugly, and the animations are nothing special, and it only has a single like decent rare pull out, but it's still rare, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, 4 knife.
The new kid, the kukri. Well, starting off with the handle, it's like just curved enough, but like it's like a geometric curve. It looks fine. I like the fact that it's got like a little place to slot your finger in. That looks good. Back looks a little bit stupid. I don't hate the handle, but I also don't like this design of like constant ridges and then like a few like things. It's like the same as like the survival. I don't love it. It's like, kind of mid. It looks fine. It's appropriate for the rest of the knife, but it's not particularly good. There's not like any really attractive features I can comment on. It's just like curved enough to the point where you could hold it, so it's fine. The blade, I like the serrations on the back. I do like the curve, but I think it's just a bit fat on the front. It's like the Bowie. It's not ugly, but it's like a bit fat on the front. I like the way that this works. It's like an interesting like double finger guard for some reason. It's interesting looking. I mean, I would it look better if it was just like this bit got. It would look better if this bit got chopped off and the knife was just longer. I can't lie. The serrations are interesting, I've already said that. I like the way that it looks on the back, that's good. There's just not much to say, it's just kind of spoony, it reminds me of Spoon. The hole here, as much as I usually hate hole, I think the hole there is actually tasteful. It does look like it would add like support instead of making it weaker, I have to admit. I just think it's too curved and spoony. I mean, I know the whole point of the kukri is that it's curved, but like, I still just don't like curve for like a knife that you hold like forwards, because like with the karambit that you hold backwards, a curve, hold on, let's like put it like... It's like, imagine it's like curved like the karambit like backwards like that. That would be really cool, but it's not. So it's kind of mid. And like, there's just not much to say, it's just really curved and like, I guess like this bit here, the way that bit goes in, it kind of looks like a leaf, like in a bad way. I just, it's not very nice. I'm giving like a 5 for its like, I mean like looks. It's not particularly ugly. No, it's getting a 4 for it's just not a nice looking knife. But it has a feature it has many features that saves actually. But like, I know I say I don't like random pullouts, but they're both really similar just from different directions. And that pullout is like prime stim factor, like bro, you just spam that and it's just going fucking everywhere. That bitch is just flipping and flying and going and moving and like doing everything. And the inspect, like the pullout into inspect, that is fucking clean. These are clean fucking animations. This is going to be like one of the most disparity. Like, no, I'll give it 4.5 on appearances because, you know, no, I have to give it a 5. It's no, because I'm just thinking about what I rated. No, 5 out of it, 5 appearances, but 7 on animations. 7 on animations because this bitch has got wobble. This bitch has got pull out spam. It's got like to wobble again. It's got so much fucking wobble. It's got one consistent inspect, which means it's like nice to do this with. Oh no, those animations are good. No, that's like the right click into like inspect. Hold on, wait. You see how like it does like a whip whip whip? It was like whip 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 whip. That's so fun. That's so fucking fun. You know what? What if I give it an 8 for the animations? No, the animations of this bitch are fucking fantastic, bro. The problem is the feel isn't... I can't give it more because the feel isn't good because the knife itself is kind of fucking chopped. Like, let's be honest. It looks like a strange, like, banana leaf, like, curved, like... I mean, I like the way he holds it, though. He looks so ready to, like, stab someone. But at the same time, the knife just isn't very pretty. I mean, no, I'm going back on that. The knife is... As you saw, I really didn't know what to say about the knife. It's just, I don't want to comment on it apart from the fact that it looks like a spoon. But like, maybe that's kind of the fun of it, so maybe I can give it a 5. Do you know what, 5 knife, 8 animations, what does that like total up to? 6, so it's a 6 out of 10 knife total. Can I call that a 6 out of 10 knife total though? I think it's better than a 6 though, because the animations on this boy are so fucking good though. I think this deserves at least a 6.5, so I'm gonna have to move its animations and feel up to like a fucking 9 then. No, 8 plus 5 is 30. 8 plus 5 is a 6. Okay, yeah, I'm just going back. I'm giving this knife a 6.5 out of 10 total. It's honestly fucking good. But like, it's super held back by its like spoony, ugly appearance. But like, the fucking feel itself is fantastic while you're like shitting it around the game. I think if you're an investor, you should invest in this knife because like the second that like the gallery and the other one become like rarer, was the gallery and the kilowatt become rarer, this bitch is gonna be fucking fantastic to open. Like let's be honest, these fucking animations are elite.
The Kukri gets a 6.5 out of 10 for its absolutely elite animations. They are just fucking fantastic. I mean, the knife itself looks like a spoon, but the animations are so good that it pushes it right up to 6.5.
Ooh, the classic knife. I think this knife's handle is honestly beautiful. Like, that is such a nice handle. It's got the rubberized texture. It's got the, like, it's got, like, the camo on this metal bit. It's got this, like, golden part. It's so cool looking. It's, like, geometric and straight. As much as I think this back looks a little bit stupid, I like the serrations on it. And I like the three-tone nature. And I also think that this is a really appropriate connection to, like, the knife. Like... And I also think that, like, this, like... I have to comment, I know that, like, for a lot of knives, I've complained about how they connect to the bit. And I know that it does that for, like, stability in real life, but this is fucking Counter-Strike. We've got knives that you can like fucking like defy gravity with. I don't care if this looks like is like technically necessary. Like on other knives that I've said makes it look bad, but for this knife, I think this bit looks good. I think this connection looks good. I think the way it flares out. I mean, I don't know if I like the double, because there's like double curve design. I mean, I do like the gold and like frilly accents on it. I think it looks good. And yes, I know this is the knife from CS like Source and 1.6. You don't have to tell me that. I know. I also think the ridge on the back look cool. I think overall this knife's appearance is like kind of. It's absolutely carried by how cool all the accents are. Like, you can tell it's crafted with care because it's like OG and they care about it. I think this ridge on the back also looks pretty cool, but I always like knives more that flare outwards, so I think that like an outwards flare would be better, but of course you can't have everything. So I think the inwards flare is alright. I think the two curve design is maybe a little bit weird, but I have to say, it's so tasteful with all its accents. I like how like straight and geometric some of the parts are. So I actually honestly have to give this like a 6 on like appearances. It's like it's genuinely cool. It's not that cool because the blade is like the most important part. The blade is like a weird double curve, but it's alright. It's a nice 6. But the thing is, the animations, that's fucking nice. And the inspect is just the default. It doesn't have the one where it like flips it. The one where it flips it, bro. There you go. That flip is like, if this was the only animation, this knife would be like fucking solid fucking stain, but of course randomness strikes back, RNG kills all like mediocre knives. I mean pull out is fucking good. That is such a nice pull out. It's like I'm tempted to say it's even better than the M9 because it does even more, but it's like similar to the M9 but it does more. It's like more than the M9, bro. It's like an M9 plus with the fucking pull out, bro. And the handle is just elite. It's like geometric and like just so tasteful and shit. I fucking like it. It's good looking. There's no stim, and like the M1 and M2 are normal. Oh, it also has the feature. It's got like the fucking inspect and like the idle animation. I mean, waiting for the worms. Oh, I mean, it's like fine. Does that play while you just walk around? I need to figure that out. Oh, it does. That's good. So like you don't even have to stim it while you rotate. You can just run around and move. Bro, this nice animations is like the animation of feel, because like it's like a sturdy blade. It's like the feel is fine, right? It's like a very sturdy blade. You can style that bitch and it looks fine, right? I just don't particularly love the curves. The animations on this are at least. I mean, I don't like the fact that you can have like a. Oh, that's fine. And I don't like the fact that like you've got like a random animation. I mean, you know what I think about that. But I can't really fault it that much because both of the random inspects are fine, and one of them is like super stimmy. And like it stims on its own while you like run around. That's like so cool, no? It's fucking sick, no? Yeah, that's cool. It's just outright cool, yeah? I think this bad boy genuinely deserves like a 7 on the animations. They're not anything special, but what it does have is so consistent and solid. And I'll have to. Am I gonna rate this higher than the kukri? I mean, the same as the kukri. Yes, I believe that. Yep. This is a solid 6.5 out of 10 knife. This bitch is fucking nice.
The classic knife gets a 6.5 out of 10 because its animations are really nice and the knife is just good enough. Both of the things combine to create a much higher than average knife, 6.5.
Now for this one, I've got to admit, this is one of my personal favourites. So starting off with the handle, one of its major flaws, it's kind of flat on the back, but at the same time it does curve a bit on the forward, so it's fine. It looks fine to hold. I like the fact that it's got a finger indent, but why is there a knot on a finger indent that looks so uncomfy to hold? Does it look very comfy? No, it does not. Doesn't look perfect. But I do like the black, like dark, like, but still a little bit curved handle. I don't like the fact that it looks very flat on the back. I don't like the fact that the whole thing looks a little bit flat. I like the nice rubberized like stripes. It looks very good. The bottom looks fine. I like these like little like accent details here. It looks cool. I like the way it curves. It's kind of got ice cream sandwich syndrome, but it still looks fine. Moving on to the blade. Oh my god, the blade is just. It's the M9 Part 2. It is. It looks so solid. This bitch looks like he could stab a boy up. Like, it's like, I think this is, apart from the best knife in the game, I think this is the most violent looking knife. I think it's the most violent looking one apart from that. Like, it beats the M9 violence. It looks like it could stab a bitch up so nice. It's got that tasteful, like, ridge in the middle, and it's got the serrations on the back, and they look cool. Yes, they look good. So anyways, back with the fucking, bro, this two, like, I know usually I do like double, like, different, like modes of, like, operation in knives. Like, you know, like, with, like, the classic, I said, I didn't like the fact that it was, like, sort of, like, 2 curves. But with this knife, the double curve here, and I mean the double like edge like here and here, they still just look so good. I like the geometric tip with like the pointiness, and like the tasteful curve on the back back, and the fact that it's got this like, the connection is perfect. It doesn't look neither fat nor skinny. And it's got this like bit here. And I usually don't like holes, but the hole here, I mean, I wish it wasn't there, but like, it still doesn't ruin it too much, right? It just looks so nice and so sharp, and it looks like it could cut so fucking much. It's got these like nice points on the back. I forgot to point that out. It looks so nice. So nice. This knife in appearances is a solid 8, bro. Solid 8 out of 10 on appearances. This boy is nice. It looks violent. It looks edgy. It looks deep. It's gonna cut you. And then the problem is the feel in game is kind of odd because of the way that he holds it, like with the back, just kind of looks weird. It looks a little bit weird. So oh well, but it's still fine. No, it looks like it's really gonna cut you, which looks good. But the thing is, the animations are just nothing special, and because the blade is slightly flat, it makes the like it makes the pullout not feel very nice, because like it's the gut knife's pullout. The gut knife does that correctly, and it looks good with that knife's like nice rounded like handle. But this one just has a flat handle, and the pullout looks kind of weird, so the feel doesn't look too nice. It's a very nice like knife in terms of like you know, like look. But the feel isn't too good, so I have to give it a 6 out of 10 on the animation department. Most of it is default, it just has that pullout, but like the gut knife does that, and it does those animations better. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a really nice looking knife, but the animations sort of let it down. Like, it could be so much better with better animations, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways, I really like I forgot to mention the screws, like, in the back. Like, that looks so cool, like the little bird on the handle, boy. But the animations are so mediocre, it does nothing special. I mean, yeah, sure, it feels solid enough, it feels like it's gonna cut you, but at the same time, it's just, they're nothing special, man. It could be so much better. 6 out of 10 animations, 8 out of 10 appearances, 7 out of 10 knife. There's just no more to say. It's one of my favorite knives, but the animations let it down a lot. Because especially because like you directly compare this to Bowie, right? They're like the 2 biggest knives in the game, no? This versus the Bowie. The Bowie just has such much better animations, like fucking spin and shit. And this bitch is just doing this. Yeah, sure, it's an alright pullout. You can kind of stim it, but it's just not as cool as it is on the gut. And the gut just does it better. So it's 6 out of 10 animation, 7 out of 10 knife. I can't give it any higher, even though I love it.
The Huntsman is a very pretty knife, but the animations are really, really meh, therefore it must go in 7. If it had better animations, it would be way nicer, because the appearance is, like, genuinely goated, but the animations just let it down. Unfortunate.
On to one of my very hot takes. Handle, beautiful. Slot for your fingers to go in, super round, nice wood texture. Yeah, sure, it's slightly got ice cream sandwich syndrome, but the handle itself is this nice, like, beautiful red wood. It's got this like bit on the bottom with a nice hole, but just it balances out the blade perfectly. And it's got these nice serrations at the back. It's held together with like screws because it's wood, it makes sense. Very nice yet simple handle. And the knife itself, yes, I have to agree, it's kind of an obese knife, but it's obese in a nice way. It's like a nice fat knife that could just slice through bone. This bitch can break bone. This bitch breaks bone. It just feels like it, bro. And it doesn't have much special to it. I mean, the way that this like moves in like this, I mean, it looks a little bit silly. The whole knife is just balanced around being fat, and with the hook on the back, it just looks so utilitarian and so practical. I cannot rate this knife anything under a 6 in appearances. And yes, that does conclude from what you've heard. 6 in appearances only. You've rated that way under the butterfly. Yup. The thumbnail was clickbait. It just all that the thumbnail means that I don't think the butterfly is that good, and I don't think the gut knife is that bad. That's like its actual meaning. I'm sorry. I kind of lied to you. It's true. It's true. I'm sorry. But yeah, 6 out of 10 appearances, because I mean, the ridge in the back looks so cool. The blade is like, it's like chubby, but it's not like a stupid chubby. Like, it's got this like big bit here. Like this like incision here just balances it out, and the finger cord just works so well, and it melds so well. It doesn't have a stupid connection. It just flows into the back of the knife. It's a nice knife. I mean, it is fat. That's why it's only a 6. And if we look at the feel, yes, it's got a long bit sticking out here in the back, and I usually think that's a bad thing. But there's so much knife at the front, it's so fat, that it needs it to balance it out. So in feel, and the pullout just feels so nice on the butterfly. I mean, absolutely zero stimmage apart from the pullout. I mean, that's literally it. But the feel combined with the fact that the animation just works so nicely on it, and like the hook and everything, it makes it feel so utilitarian, so practical. It's just there for you. It will always work, and you can use it, and you can just like stab and like break bone with it. And it just, 7 out of 10 for like animation slash feel. 7 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10 knife. It's so underrated. It's such an underrated knife. The gut is nice.
The gut knife gets a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's not the prettiest, but it feels really good, and it's solid, and as I say a lot, it feels like it could cut bone, which is impressive.
Now, I've got to be honest. The flip has so much nice detail in the handle. Look at that green rubberized texture. Look at the fact that it's got like a mechanism that kind of makes sense where it is, and it's long and oblong, so it's tasteful. It's not just a fucking disgusting circle. I don't know how much I like these like little like indents, because I don't like circles on my fucking circular indents on my fucking knives. They just don't look good. But they don't look too bad here. And I like the little like ridges here. These ridges look really cool. These ridges look so fucking cool. And like it's got this little like bit here. It's like a little knob. I don't know how cool that is. But like it's like nice and like made for you to like hold it, you know? It's like a little bit like bent inwards. It's got these like nice like, they're not equidistant, but they are like, they're balanced. I like to call them balanced. I don't like the fact that it's like off green, but like, you know, what can you do? It's like not as bad of a green as the bayonet. The bayonet is a worse green. So onto the blade, it looks really cool because it's got that flaring outwards. You know how much I like it when knives flare outwards. But the problem with this knife is like it's just a little bit small. This bit, I mean, it's disproportionate. It's like, in theory, it's disproportionate, but your brain doesn't see it as such, you know? Like this bit's disproportionately like short, while this bit is like way longer. But it doesn't look too bad. Like, honestly, you just don't really notice it while you're looking at it. I like the serrations on it. I like the fact that like it's a nice big curve. I like the fact that it's got this like little grey area in the back, like in the middle of like the black here. I don't mind this bit here. I think there's serrations on the back are nice and cool. I mean, there's a bit fat how it jots outwards, but it's fine because the forward is perfectly the front is perfectly balanced, whatever. It's also got this like nice like bit here. I like how that leads into the serrations. Like this just moves into that nicely. 6 out of 10 appearances. It's not great. It's fine if we like actually use it. I think almost everything is default, so we can't really rate it that much. I mean, the feel in game, it feels really swift. It feels really swift, like, and like falchion-y. Like, I mean, like, as in a real-life falchion, like, it's really curved and looks like a cut because of that. But, like, it's a nice, like, swift-feeling knife. Like, the feel is very good. Looks like it's gonna fucking cut you up, like, quick. But the pull-out is alright. It's, like, nice and elegant. But it just doesn't do anything special. But, like, it's not bad, but it's not special. It's like, and it also does just enough. It's not like the bayonet that does too much. So I think in total, like that total feel, we can give a 6 because it's elegant, it's quick, it feels like it can cut you good. It doesn't do too much, it doesn't do too little. It's like it's like a very nice for a small knife. I know in theory it doesn't make sense proportionally, but I can't lie. It's just like how your brain perceives it thing. The fact that like the blade is longer than the handle doesn't really matter because that just looks good anyways. So who really gives a shit? Do you know what I mean? Like it's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, solid 6 out of 10 knife. I guess for like the little insignia that it has on this bit, it looks alright. It's not as cool as the other ones.
The flip knife gets a 6 out of 10. It's a nice and alright knife. It's not particularly too good. It's not particularly too bad. I think the pull-out is very nice and elegant. It doesn't do too much. It feels very swift, but it's not anything special either. Nice knife, 6 out of 10.
Now we're getting close to the best of the best. The M9 bayonet. Do you remember what I said about the bayonet? And the fact that its handle was kind of chopped? This one is the exact opposite. It looks so good, and it's so like proportionate and big, and it's like just dark, but it's like rubberized and like looks like you could like really grip onto it. It's also symmetrical. I think the bottom bit actually looks cooler on the normal bayonet, but shh, we're not talking about that. But apart from that, it just works so well. It's so like balanced, like a cross. It's like a perfect like platform for, oh my. What a beautiful fucking blade. It's perfectly balanced. It like fits slots into it perfectly. It's got like, sure it's offset to the right, but it just makes it feel so powerful. And like the hole here just like looks like, unlike the bayonet, it's like off. It's just like shorter than this bit, so it's like actually like parallel with this. And this like middle bit just makes it feel so balanced. It's just a tasteful hole, and it's got the serrations on the back. And as I said, the holes here look like normally sized because like it's like fits with the rest of the knife. It doesn't look stupid like on the bayonet. It's just such a big, straight, clean, wide blade with no faults to it. It's got this like global like symbol on it, the green little dot, and the tip just feels like it's made for cutting. It feels so big and so solid. It just feels like you can just fucking slice somebody's like fucking like everything off. Like you fucking slice, like you slice with this bitch and they're just dying.
9 out of 10 appearances. It's such a pretty big boy knife. Now, where this knife is kind of let down, is in the fact that it's got really average animations. Like, it's not a bad pull out, and it accentuates the fact that it's like a really big, nice, stable knife. But like, it's nothing special, because you can have like a big knife with good animations like the Bowie, right? The Bowie is like huge, and it still has like these like big like swingy animations and shit. But this one doesn't do that, it's just got mostly animation. I mean, it still feels really fucking solid because it's an M9, bro. It feels unbreakable. Like, there's a reason why the fucking, like, ruby, like, rubies on this, like, ruby finishes on this thing. There's a reason why they're called fucking, like, lightsabers, bro. Like, it is, like, super strong. It's like a fucking, it's like, it's so solid. Like, you could just boom, bam, beam. It's so solid. There's nothing can break this boy down. I mean, it doesn't have much stim at all, it's not very stim factor, but it's just so solid and it's just so workable. Like, and the pullout is a really nice pullout, let's be honest. The flipping nature of it makes it feel really stable, and it's not like, but it's still, I mean, as I've said, it's still not like very, like, it doesn't do enough in my opinion, but it's still a very solid, very workable pullout, and it's nice, it's just nice. 7 out of 10 on animations and feel. It's so nice looking, it's so straight, so big, it's so workable. The serrations accentuate it, it looks like it's gonna stab you. It's dangerous. But it's still so sturdy and so consistent. 9 out of 10 appearances, 8 out of 10 like animation / feel. Solid 8.5 out of 10 knife. This knife is so nice.
The M9, an OG yet goated knife, wins 8.5 out of 10. It's incredibly solid, the animations are simple, but they work very well. It's just very pretty. It's hard to not appreciate it.
So what do you think the best knife in the game's going to be? I mean, you can go ahead and guess since, I mean, I've already gone over every other knife, so you could just assume that the last one that's remaining is the one that's the best, but let's just show. Boom! 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 The karambit. Curved to perfection is the only way I can describe it. It is so beautiful in how it just perfectly curves and how it just looks so dangerous. But let's start off with the handles we have. Beautiful rubberized texture with perfect slots for your fingers that also curves perfectly to the knife. And you see how like the slots curve and then like the slots also make the connection to the knife. It's just so pretty. The karambit just looks so fucking good. And it's also curved so it won't hurt your fingers on the damn back. And this hole here is also like perfect. It's got this like slightly off shape with this like dagger out like pointy bit outwards so it can like break glass on its back. And it's just so nicely curved and like, oh, it just looks so good with the little indents on the back and like this little like tasteful like differently like colored like middle bit here and the bit with the different texture on the front to add like disrupt the like consistency, and also these like slight ridges on the back that make it look so like good to grip onto. Like that bitch grips on like harder than fucking a plunger. Oh, and then we connect to the blade, and the blade has this perfect like connection to it, and then it curves so beautifully. Yes, it curves so beautifully into this one like final perfect point, tippy tip point that looks like it could like collect and then cut, collect and then cut. Oh, it looks so good. And it's got this a bit on the back here, and it perfectly moves into the tip, and it also like pushes like this bit also like perfectly gets smaller in dimensions, so all three of these parts like perfectly meet at the tip, and it's got this nice griffin thing, and it like, and even if this bit in the back, it like the way it just like curves into that, it just looks so nice. It feels like the ultimate claw. It's like what the Talon wishes it could be, and it just looks so good. It's got the little red dot and shit in it. Oh, and from the back it doesn't look stupid either. Like it just looks like the karambit from the back. It doesn't look like a stupid fucking bitch like the Talon or anything. It just, this knife looks good no matter what way you look at it. 10 out of 10 appearances. This bitch is nice. Get yourself one of these. Get yourself one of these. Onto the appearance, onto the feel and the animations. Do I need to say more? Perfect inspect. The way he holds it and looks at it while he just holds it. And the fact that you can also just stim that bitch infinitely, but it's a controlled stim that stops when you stop. Look, controlled stimming. And then also when you pull it out, the pull out is just so nice. It's such a nice pull out. Like, boom. boom, it's like a super confident, like, boom, like, he knows what he's doing. He's grabbing that knife, and that knife is gonna be stuck into your back. And the right click too is it's like picking at something. It's like picking. Oh no, you gotta get close to a wall, bro. It's like picking at the wall. It's like tung, tung, tung. Sahul. He's picking at the wall. He's like scraping out, like ting. Oh my god, and the M1 like back and forth, it looks good. He's just like just collect and cut, like the curved nature pulls stuff into the blade and then cuts it. The one thing I can criticize is this looks really stupid, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I just don't think this is like a bad enough thing, and this one looks fine. It also looks a little bit stupid, but looks fine. This looks really stupid, I have to admit, but the way it like jumps back to your hand is kind of cool. Apart from that though, the karambit is just, the way it looks in the hands, the way it like feels, the way it just feels in the hands, like you can just pull it out and then the controlled stim and then everything just works so well with each other. You would like chain it like that. 10 appearances. And did I mention the figure 8 pull-out that you can do? It takes skill, but it looks so good as you like, because like it makes it do like this like figure 8 as you like pull it out. Oh, it's so nice. 10 appearances. 10 animations. This is just decisively the best knife in the game without a fucking like anything that can rival it. Most knives in this game, as you'll notice, they're kind of mid, but like for like different reasons, I guess. But this knife just shows above the rest of this. Just nice, bro. It's such a nice knife. It looks so good. I don't know how you could dislike it. The way he holds it is just fucking aura, bro. It's like choom, while you're bee hopping around, boom, boom, and he's like a little like the movement on like the thumb. Oh my. Valve cooked. This is the one time that Valve wasn't fucking lazy with making shit, bro. The karambit. Wow. What a powerful feeling knife.
And what knife could be number one than the beautiful karambit itself? 10 out of 10. Beautiful animations, perfect flawless appearance. It's the true mogger out of all the Counter-Strike knives. What a nice knife. I think the only adjustment I'd make to this list, now this is like a full 2 days later, is I'm moving up. The bayonet deserves to be a 5.5. I think instead I'd give it a 5.6 for the feel and a 5 for the appearance itself, because it's not... See, a 5 is what I'm going to say that is the same as a default knife, and I wholeheartedly believe that the bayonet is definitely at least better than the default knives. I have to say that much. Therefore, it gets changed to a 5.5. And with that, the video concludes. I think the tier list is pretty fair. I mean, I know there's a large disparity between most of the knives and how high I've rated the karambit, but I think it's genuinely true. And yeah, everything else seems about right. I wholeheartedly believe that the butterfly is as good as the Bowie, and the Bowie is as good as the Nomad. Those three are the exact same to me. It seems like the community would entirely disagree with me due to the prices of these knives. As in, the Bowie and the butterfly are both out of the same case, and yet the price disparity is insane, but I cannot in my own heart say that I prefer the butterfly to the Bowie, or either the way around. They both look just as nice, and I think the Nomad is also just as beautiful as them. I think the biggest, upset in my list is definitely that I don't think the butterfly is that beautiful, and that I rate the Bowie that highly, but it's just true. I think the Bowie is the most underrated knife in the game. It's genuinely beautiful. What else is there to say? You'd be interested by the fact that I haven't put the Navaja in a 1. That is solely because of the pull-out. I think the Navaja's pull-out is actually rather nice, if I had to be honest. And I think most people would be also surprised at the fact that I really don't like the Talon that much either. The fact that I've rated the Huntsman as highly as I have, which is generally not that liked of a knife. The fact that I haven't even bothered giving the M9 even a 9, just an 8.5, I feel as if knives need to do at least something fun to get that highly. But the M9 is just genuinely beautiful, so it gets highly just because of that, even though it has absolutely zero stim. I also wholeheartedly believe that the Shadow Daggers are also worthless, they just have a nice spin, that's about it. I wish there was a better two-handed knife in the game. I also think that rating the Stiletto that low is probably an upset. I just don't see anything good about it. It has a nice pull-out and that's about it, but knives that just have nice pull-outs, look at what the Navaja is, it's still ugly as shit, so it doesn't get that much higher. Yeah, I think the rest of the list is really fair and most people would agree. I think I also may have rated the paracord higher than most, but I just don't think the paracord's shape is that bad. I think most people absolutely hate it for some reason, while it's really just alright. Yeah, I think this list is very fair. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's probably been very long. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, Follow my Twitch. Add me on fucking Discord. Join my server. It's tough. Love you guys. Have a good one.
It's so fucking bad. Oh, who are you? Hello. Look at my Navarre and suffer.